This pivot table has safety data from 2008, 2009, and 2010. There's only 6 months of data for 2010 though, so I'd like to filter the pivot table so it only shows the first 6 months of each year and then shows of those months which are the 3 months with the highest safety incident costs. To do that, I'm going to filter on the month number column. So click the drop down arrow, go to Label Filters, and less than 07 will give us the months from January to June. And I click OK. Each year now just shows months 1 to 6. Then I'm going to apply a filter to just show of those months which 3 months in each year had the highest cost. So going back to this drop down, this time it would be a value filter, the top 10, and I'd like the top 3 items by cost, and I'll click OK, and I can see 3 months now with the highest cost. But instead of just showing months 1 to 6, it's removed that filter and it's showing all the months. So we can see month 12 now in 2008. When I point here, it's just showing value filter, so it's removed that label filter that we applied. You can have on a pivot field multiple filters. You can have a label filter and have a value filter if you change a setting in the pivot table. So I'll right click on a cell, click Pivot Table Options, click Totals and Filters, and under Filters, add a check mark to allow multiple filters per field, and click OK. So now when I point to the filter button, there's just a filter on the values. If I click and go back to Label Filters, less than 07, and click OK, here are the months now just from 1 to 6. So by changing that setting, you can have one label filter, one value filter on a field, and you could even go in and set one manual filter by unchecking a month. So that would remove month 3 from any of these results.